Alright, so let's move on from transfer news. Let's just quickly talk about the Super Cup. Obviously, that's going to be played tomorrow. The winner of the Europa League against the winner of the Champions League. Bayern Munich against Sevilla.
Bayern Munich,
obviously,
Bayern Munich. They may as well just write
yeah, it's right name on the trophy already.
On the trophy right now. They've won.
But let's talk a bit more about Bayern.
If they lose,
yeah, there's no way they're going to lose. Like, even just look at the way that they played against Schalke, they're going to dominate. So how far can this Bayern team go? I'm not just talking about this season. I'm talking about 2-3 years, because they have young wingers. But then they have Lewandowski, who's aging, Müller aging, Boateng aging, Neuer aging. You know what I mean? Like I said it again. This is the first time this episode. I think this may be the first time this episode. Maybe the first time this episode.
Yeah, it is.
So they have aging players, and yes, you know, so they have young fullbacks, they have young centre backs. They got Sula, and they got Adebayo's still quite young. I didn't even know he was that young, but yeah, he's still quite young. Still got Goretzka, but there are some key players in there who are aging out. So how long do you think this Bayern Munich dominance will last for?
Forever.
Forever.
I know you're saying that they're aging, but you know they're Bayern Munich. You know, once Lewandowski leaves, Müller leaves, Neuer leaves, top players are gonna want to come into their positions. You know.
Yeah. It's like they basically have to pick up the bunch. Are like the best. They have like out the best players in the Bundesliga. They can just get whoever they want. Like we saw that with Goretzka.
Exactly. We
saw that with obviously Sane came from City, but because he's German, there's like German pull to Bayern Munich. They probably should have got Werner, to be fair. Like I think like this time last year we're probably thinking that Werner would actually go to Bayern. I personally think that if they don't sign another striker, at least if they don't sign another striker next season, and maybe they can convert one of the wingers like to play more centrally to replace Müller or something like that. I don't know, but I think that definitely if they don't get another striker, because Lewandowski provides a lot of goals for them, so if they don't get another striker at least by next season, then maybe they could have a missing piece of that jigsaw. Also, goalkeeper as well. I think they have a young goalkeeper who did quite well in Neuer's absence. I can't remember. But yeah, I think those are two positions that they really need to focus on and get patterned up.
Yeah, but it's Bayern Munich. I'm 100% sure they'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll probably like just pick out some German wonder kid who's like 16 who we've never heard of. He'll come, score like 17 goals and like not even 17, like yeah. But Bayern Munich guys, if you're watching this, Matthew Campbell, don't forget the name. They'll give him a big contract. Start having the Champions League semi-finals. Come on. So then the last thing we'll speak about, because I just remember seeing this earlier, the people who have been nominated for Manager of the Year. So the managers are Klopp, Nagelsmann, and Hakim Flick. So who do you think? Like
100% Flick. I don't even care.
Let's talk a bit about Flick, innit? Because Flick, like, he took that Bayern Munich team who they were struggling quite a bit in the Bundesliga.
They were like 7th or 8th or something like that. They were near to almost the second half of the table.
Then he comes in and
I'm pretty sure since he came in, they did not lose one game. I am 100%.
Actually, they maybe.
I'm like 80% sure they did not lose one game since the day.
Yeah.
I don't think they did, you know.
I think that.
Yeah. No. I lied. I think they lost one game. There was a game where they went down to 10 men and I think they lost. But I think they only lost like 1 or 2 games. I think they only lost 1 or 2 games, but still, to go from 8th to win the league, that is mad.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
and not even the league, the treble.
Exactly,
the cup,
and that is Flick's first ever job in management, and he goes and just dominates completely like that.
First job?
That was Flick's first job. Like, first job was like as a head coach.
Yeah, he deserves, man. 100%, man. I give that to him. That shouldn't even be considered like, yeah, Julian Nagelsmann.
Let me check. Let me check now. See my teams he's managed. Okay, so it's not his first job. It's his first like head coach job since 2005. He managed Hoffenheim 2005. Then he's just been an assistant manager since 2006.
15 years ago.
Yeah. But still, man, he did bits this season.
The treble.
Absolute bits.
The treble. Come on.
I don't think they'll win another treble. But I definitely think that you have to, like, when you lead your team to a treble, then how can you not give that manager the manager of the year?
Exactly, like, come on, like, I know, yeah, Liverpool won the league, but we all knew they were going to win the league. Even before it started. Julian Nagelsmann, yeah, he had a good season, but, Leipzig didn't win nothing.
Yeah.
So it has to be.